Yes, yes. We are live. We are recording. We are streaming. Yes, yes.
Fantastic. So before we get started, should I introduce myself?
I mean, we. I'm already recording, so you absolutely can if you want to right now. I mean, I'm not cutting this out. I don't cut shit when I do my streaming.
Fantastic. Okay. So many of you all know Chris as he's already streamed a whole bunch of shit. Um God damn it.
Man, you be
I said
swearing
I was gonna
already.
Yeah, I'm trying not to swear as much.
I mean, it doesn't really
Um
matter. I swear all the time when I'm playing games on here, so.
so I am his older brother Matt, and we have decided to play Baldur's Gate 3 together. Now, I will point out that I have basically beaten this game. I know pretty much most of the shit there is in this game. I know most of what's going to happen. I know most of the stuff. So, Chris has never played this game.
I have not. I have not played this game yet at all.
So, I am not going to, unless he asks me directly, I'm not going to provide context as to where to go or what to do. I am merely going to follow Chris around. He will make all the decisions. If there are dialogue decisions on my end that he cannot see, I will read them out if I am the charisma character and I am doing the talking. Um, I will read them out and he will select the one he likes the most. Um, and we will go with it because I want Chris to make as many decisions as he can. Um, so this may be a very chaotic playthrough because Chris has no idea what's coming.
No
I
idea.
do, so I will not be as surprised as Chris will be about a lot of things. I'm really going to enjoy this, I think, though, because experiencing the game with my brother, I think, is going to be a blast. I've only ever played this by myself, so this will be my first time really playing with someone, and we're hoping that it'll be fun as hell.
Yeah, we're hoping everything goes smoothly, which it won't.
Oh, it won't,
We're,
but
we're hoping we're hoping that we're hoping that everyone at least enjoys it. If people do enjoy it,
that I think is going to be a guarantee because we're a pair of goofy retards.
well, okay, you can't say the R word anymore.
Oh, can I not say that? Okay, we're a pair of goofy doofuses.
I was gonna say
Is doofus
dumbasses
still
works too, but
dumbasses works too?
yeah, dumbasses is good.
Can we go with dunderheads?
Dunder Mifflins.
Ooh, there you go. I was going to say because you've watched Avatar: The Last Airbender, right?
Oh, of course, I watched all of it.
Okay, so there's the scene where Toph calls the two. She says, "I am the greatest Earthbender ever, and don't you two dunderheads forget it."
Yeah, yeah.
The original line was "dumbasses."
Yeah, I just think of Dunder Mifflin because
Well,
Office.
yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Michael Scott, baby.
Exactly. Anyways, so yeah, I mean, if everyone does enjoy it and it goes well and people seem to at least not hate it, that's the big one. People not hating it. I would like to do a full BG3 run, and then I would
Yeah.
love to then go into other games. Like, I really want to do 40K Rogue Trader. I heard that game's
I am
amazing.
100% on board with that idea. Because I am a huge 40K fanatic. Um, I love all the fluff around it, even though the fluff is inconsistent as shit.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I'm kind of like thinking about making just Fridays, the Friday friend streams, where I just hang out with either friends or you, and we do some type of co-op game or something. Because I think that's just gonna break up the monotony of playing a bunch of single player games all the time for me.
Also, most of the games you're playing right now are Souls-based games, and
At the moment, they
they
are, yeah.
they can be quite, ram your head into a wallish.
They can be. They can be. I'm currently going through Sekiro. After I finish Sekiro, I plan on moving to Bloodborne. I also have that. I have not played Bloodborne. Well, I shouldn't say that. I have played Bloodborne. I have not beaten Bloodborne. That's probably a better way to put that. So that's also on the list. After that, I don't know. I don't know what game I'm going to play after that, but I'm sure it's.
Maybe you could finish up the quadrilogy or do the quadrilogy that is the Trails of Cold Steel.
I could go back to the Trails of Cold Steel games. The problem with that is that it's so. Uh, what's the word I'm looking for? I've already
Long?
beaten. Well, long is the one of them, yes, but I've beaten it already. I've beaten the first game and I've beaten the second game. I've beaten the first game twice. I've beaten the second game only once. It's one of those things where it sucks going back and replaying some of those at times. Like, not that they're not fun. It's just more. it loses its majesty a little bit, right? Hey, don't cough into the mic, bro.
Sorry.
I gotta cut that now.
Damn it.
Hello, all happy people. Why, hello. Hello, first time chatter.
It might be my wife.
Probably. I don't know. Maybe not.
More than likely. She told me she was going to go upstairs and jump on, so.
It is. Fair enough.
Fair enough?
Fair enough.
So, I will point out that I cannot see the chat. So, if there's anything interesting that anybody says about the chat, that's going to have to come from Chris.
Yep. I am the chat whisperer. Well, that was more... Okay. Not quite the same, but yeah. You did the wrong... You did the wrong tune!
Damn it! I don't know what the whisperer tune would be.
I forget what it is. I don't remember. I'm a loser like that. Anyways, so, you know, the hope is to also do other co-op games after this at some point. That would be always fun. You know, like I said, we got 40K. We can do other CRPGs. We can do other co-op games. Like, I saw at the Game Awards that they're releasing a remaster of Two Brothers. Never played that. Heard it was pretty good.
Never played that either, and that might actually be fun to do with you. You know.
Makes it less fun to mess with both of you. Yeah, you can only mess with me, or if you want me to, I can relay message to your husband.
You know, you can absolutely relay whatever she says to you.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
The best part is because I'm married to her, I will know what face she is making when you read the message.
That's probably true, actually.
Yeah, she's upstairs in the room right now. She's probably going to be on for a while. She said she has to go to bed at some point because she has to open work.
Oh yeah, no, that's totally cool.
Yeah, I'm not working tomorrow.
Neither am I. Shocker.
Because the Vikings play at noon.
Oh boy, let's not talk about that. We're playing video games right now. We saved that for a different channel.
Yes, that is for the Bearded Brothers YouTube channel.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and launch it while we're talking, because then we can make characters.
We will watch the cinematic, and you can see the cinematic. I've seen the cinematic before.
I have not seen the cinematic yet.
The cinematic is really cool, and there's a lot of cutscenes that are a lot of fun. I will say Astarion is probably my favorite character in the game. He's such a sarcastic asshole. Goals.
Delicious.
What's the old nobody likes me, everybody hates me, guess I'll go eat worms.
You got issues, man. Oh yeah, that's yes. That wasn't gross at all.
Not at all.
Oh yes, let's experience it too. Yeah, that's not terrifying.
I mean, only a little.
Is this the real life? Okay.
Who
I don't know. Who am I?
Let's find out. Who are you?
I don't know. What am I?
What do you want to be?
Custom origin.
So you can play as one of the main characters of the game?
Yeah, I just saw that.
Or you can make up your own. I highly recommend making up your own.
I can edit my own appearance.
Yes.
Well, I am a male. Because that's just what I am. That be what I be. What body type do I want to go with?
Well, if you're a guy, it depends on your race.
I was going to say, it seems like it heavily depends on a race.
It does, because some races only have 2 body types. Some races have 4. So if you have 4 body types, you're body type 2 or 4. If you only have 2 body types, you're obviously body type 4 or 2.
What race do I want to be? It also depends on what, like, there's so many options. There's too many options already.
There are a lot of options. I will also say that at this point, I am waiting to do anything, because it won't take me as long as it will him. But once he decides what class he's going to be, at that point, I will begin creating my character. I'm waiting for him to decide what he wants to do, so that way we do not accidentally double up on anything.
Downside is everything's sort of interconnected, so, like, the race also helps, at least to me, quite often. It's like, oh, something that the race features gives you helps with certain classes, right? So if you want to play a certain class, sometimes you have to, you know.
Sometimes, yes. But in this particular case, because this is also using the newest part of 5e rules, where individual races no longer have specific stats. So, like, back in the day, you always had dwarves had +2 con and then +1, like, whatever, wisdom usually, or strength or whatever. They don't have that anymore. Now it's you get +2 to one stat and +1 to another. Now, outside of that, there are certain things that obviously help. Like, some of the stuff for half-orcs really helps with beat a barbarian.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I noticed that right off the bat.
Yeah, some of the stuff with half-orcs really helps with beat a barbarian.
Heck,
some
a
of the
dwarf
stuff...
you could be a great barbarian with, too.
Yep, and humans make great fighters. Humans and half-elves, and even if you wanted to, like, some of the gift stuff is pretty unique. Then you also have to factor in dark vision, because if you have dark vision, when you go into darker places, which there are in the game, I will not spoil.
Well, there
are places
obvious,
like
yeah.
that. Yeah,
I already noticed that right off the bat, where I was noticing some people had dark vision already.
Some people have dark vision, some people do not.
Superior dark vision.
Drow.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. Well, geez, butter me up and call me a biscuit. You knew exactly what I was looking at right off the bat.
Yeah, because they have superior dark vision.
Are they the only ones that have superior dark vision?
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
Check the half-elf drow lineage. I think they have superior dark vision as well, but I'm not 100... Yeah, half-elf, there's a drow lineage for half-elves.
Right now I just see dark vision. It doesn't...
Okay, yeah, no, then it's only the drow that gets superior dark vision.
Yep.
And you can be a Celandrine drow or a Loth Sworn drow.
Oh, see, I haven't even looked at sub-races yet. I have been...
Yes, I can tell.
Yeah, the drow half-elves get dancing lights as their cantrip.
They do get dancing lights because drow themselves get dancing
cantrips.
lights.
Yeah, exactly, I know. That's what I'm saying. I was gonna say, are you watching the stream, or are you just listening to me just look at shit?
I'm listening to you look at shit. I've done so
all the choices.
much.
So many choices. There's too many choices.
I've done so many characters in this game that I am well aware of what the choices are. So as you're saying things, I'm like, oh, I know what race he's looking at. That hurt.
I don't know. I feel like being a tiefling would be really fun.
They actually are.
He is not exaggerating, by the way. Oh, I am very sure he is not exaggerating.
No, I am absolutely not exaggerating. The number of playthroughs and characters I have made for this game is stupid. I've had to delete characters that I'm not playing anymore because I didn't like the way they turned out.
Oh god!
Just to make room for new characters.
I don't know. Do I want to play a tiefling? Tiefling sounds like it'd be kind of fun, especially if you.
They actually are, because there are 3 distinct classes, and each of them get different spells as they go up in level.
Well, I was thinking it'd be just funny to be like a charismatic tiefling.
Actually, that is totally plausible to look like a tiefling warlock or something.
Exactly, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Or a tiefling sorcerer.
That's exactly what I was thinking of, like a tiefling warlock or sorcerer. It'd just be like super charismatic
would be
and
perfect.
smart assery, because that's what I do.
Do it. Absolutely. Or do a tiefling bard.
I might.
Believe me, bards have the best smartassery in the game. On top of which, I will say this.
Dragonborn.
I will say this. there's a bardic spell, and I'm not going to give away everything with it, but it is one of the cantrips for it, which is what's it actually called? I don't remember the name of it now. Anyway, it does like a D4 psychic damage and gives them disadvantage on their next attack. But it's like cutting words or something. And when you use it, you actually insult people.
I love how they have like silver and white Dragonborn are basically the same thing, except for just how they look. It's kind of cool.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's so funny because he'll say things like,
spell you're thinking of is
face?
Vicious Mockery.
Vicious Mockery, yes.
Your wife did that, by the way.
Thank you, sweetheart.
She says, I've never played the game, but I know most of the story by watching you over your shoulder.
She's actually correct.
It's hilarious.
Because she'll sit down here and play Final Fantasy XIV, and she'll hear me, and she'll be able to see things over my shoulder, or I'll tell her about them. Because I get excited about it. But yeah,
I mean, we're kind of the same way in that.
Vicious Mockery, he'll say things like, is that your face, or did a knoll throw up on your neck?
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go Tiefling. I was debating on going Dragonborn, but I think for the run that I thinking of, I think Tiefling would be fun.
Yeah, are you thinking Bard, Sorcerer, Warlock?
Haven't gotten there yet.
Okay.
I'm going through the sub race next, and then I'm gonna change what he looks like after. Well, actually, I'll do edit appearance after I finish everything else first.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Reduce flame. Oh. Oh, and then you can. Oh, it sheds light, and you can throw it. Okay.
Mm-hmm. You can throw that one. That one is fun. I use that one a lot.
Mage hand. Better than can manipulate and interact with objects. It sounds like it's really weak, but I imagine there's moments where it can be really good.
There are a few places where that is really useful. Not a lot, but a few. One place where it's almost entirely necessary.
Well, it's definitely gain advantage on intimidation and performance checks.
Yes! I know exactly which one you're looking at. Yes! Thaumaturgy.
The problem is that seems like they even say that's more of a martial strength, I should say. Not sure if that's what I want to do.
They do get a lot of the smites.
Might just go with the classic Asmodeus.
I believe Asmodeus gets Hellish Rebuke further up, so you won't have to take that as an actual spell. Which, by the way, if you're not playing a Warlock, is a fantastic spell.
Could be Mistopheles, but I think I'm gonna go Asmodeus. I like the I just like the way that sounds. It just sounds, right away I get to throw fireballs. Hell yeah, let's go with it.
Awesome.
Why not? It has disadvantage on the next turn. Next attack roll. Nice. Oh, and you only cantrip where you only take half damage from bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. Okay.
Blade Ward?
Yep. Healing. More damage. make them laugh. You be laughing now.
This hideous laughter. Are you doing Warlock or are you doing Bard?
Oh, I'm just looking at the Bard skills at the moment.
Bard stuff is really fun. And the other reason I said Bard, if you want to go that route, is because Bards can do a lot of the things that like Rogues can do too, so you can also do lock picking. So we could keep a dedicated caster in the party as well. There is a ton. They also have Bards do they have more extra dialogue options than any other class in the game.
That's hilarious. I'm not surprised.
I love it.
Magic Missile Classic.
But it is a classic, isn't it?
Oh, of course, Eldritch Flash.
Oh, for, yeah, Warlocks get that.
Yep.
Which, let's be honest, is probably one of the best cantrips all around in the game.
Oh, 100%.
However, it is possible to get that as a bard.
I'm not surprised by that.
I want to say...
Bards are a weird class because they
I wanna
kind of
say
are
if you
sorcerers, but they're really
because
not.
there are 3 subclasses for bard. There's College of Lore, Swords, and Valor. And I want to say if you go Lore that you can get your hands on Eldritch Blast. And there's even a robe you can get that will allow you to... Or, is it a robe? I want to say it's either a robe. I know there's a necklace for elemental cantrips, but I want to say there's also a robe for full-on spells that will allow you to apply your spellcasting modifier to all spells that you cast. So you can literally do basically Agonizing Blast. You can apply your charisma bonus to your to the Eldritch Blast damage.
Hmm.
College of Lore Bards can also get Fireball. Which is hilarious.
Fuck it, I'll go with Bard. Why not?
If you're going
not?
Bard...
Oh, I can pick other cantrips?
Yes, you don't have to go with the ones they give you.
Gain advantage on charisma checks against a non-hostile creature. Dancing light, no. I don't know, the ones they give you probably are actually fine though, compared to the ones that are available to me. The True Strike isn't bad. I don't know. Friends would be kind of funny, but I don't know if I want to do that.
Friends is actually really useful.
I don't know. I was just debating if I wanted that or not, though.
Friends is super useful, if only because of the amount of times that you can use it all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Every time you're talking to people, if you're trying to convince them of anything, you make the roll, you can click on Friends, whoop, and you get, like, advantage on it, which is super useful.
I know, but at the same time, Blade Ward seems like it'd be pretty good, but if I'm not up front that often, how often am I going to really need Blade Ward?
You're only using Blade Ward generally on other people, and even then it only lasts so many turns. Blade
only
Ward
2
isn't
turns.
bad, but I find myself not using it very often.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll do Friends. Because I was looking through them, and right away I was like, all the rest of these I don't like, and then I immediately saw Friends, and I was like, maybe. Alright, let's do that. Spells. Okay, so right off the bat, I get Healing Word. Whispers. Friendly creature, they'll have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls, and they cannot move. Huh. 3d6? That's pretty good, actually. Hideous Laughter. Heroism. Make yourself or a target immune to frightened and gain 5 temporary hit points on each turn. Here, what else do I have available? Animal Friendship. Convince a beast not to attack you. I mean, fair.
If you could speak with animals, that one is pretty good. that has a ton of usage in the game because you can talk to just about every animal.
Yeah, I know. I'm not sure if I want to do that or not. We'll see. Bane.
I'm just saying. There are some really funny interactions.
Charm
with that.
person.
I mean, there's a potion with that, but speak with animals, because the thing about the speak with animals is it'll last all day until your long rest.
I can charm a person too, though. Which would be really funny, but I already have. If I'm going with friends, I don't think I necessarily need charm person. Because it seems like they're kind of dual purpose a little bit there.
A little bit, yeah.
Healing word, 1d4 plus 3. Cure wounds. Oh, heal a creature you can touch versus a creature you can see. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Difference between having to be right next to somebody or not. Okay. Yeah, Featherfall. Classic. Yeah. Yeah, so there's animal friendship, but then there's speak with animals.
Speak with animals is better, in my opinion.
I was going to say they seem like, again, kind of similar in some ways. Not exactly the same, but... you know what? I think I'll drop heroism and I will take speak with animals. I will do that.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, what instrument should I use? I assume this matters not outside of just story.
Not really at all, yeah. I usually go with the lute because the casting with the lute is fucking amazing.
I know, I kind of want to do violin, though. Violin's just kind of fun.
I've seen violin before. I've never seen anybody do a lot with drum. Now, the best part is, if you get a bunch of people playing bards, you can also, because you can use perform to play stuff, right?
Yeah.
So if you get enough people performing together, you can all play the same song and play the different parts of the song to play the whole song.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. Yeah, I'm gonna go with violin, because that just sounds fun. Background. What am I gonna be?
What are you going to be? Who are you?
Perception, sleight of the hand, perception, stealth, acrobatics, and performance. I already have performance since I'm... Right? But I don't think I need that. I don't know, maybe. Acrobatics is nice, though. I love animal handling. It just says influence animals. Pet all of the dogs.
Right?
Absolutely. Have to pet all of the dogs. Insight checks. That's wisdom.
So
Persuasion
the
checks.
reason that's funny is because I have made the joke to my wife, who is currently in the chat with us. If anybody new has joined, I don't know. I have made the joke repetitively that one day I'm going to have on my tombstone, died trying to pet something he really shouldn't have.
Sounds about right. That's what your wife said.
She knows. She
Can
knows
confirm
me.
the statement's true. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that at all.
She knows me. Well enough to know that I'm an idiot.
I might go noble, which would be really funny for this character.
Wait. Be whatever you want.
Because it gives me history and persuasion. And I didn't have persuasion before, nor history.
Yeah,
So
do
I
it.
think that actually works out pretty well. I think I'm going to do that. We'll be a noble. We'll be a noble tiefling. Why not? Why not? Oh, and it did the ability points for me already, which
But you can redo those.
I can,
Yeah.
but actually, surprisingly, I think it actually,
They're not bad for some of the things.
yeah, because charisma's obviously my +2. The difference is, do I want? Hmm.
Because you can also change your skill proficiencies too by clicking on change underneath that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm good with the skill proficiency I have. History, deception, intimidation, performance, and persuasion. Like, it sounds exactly the type of character I want. The one where I'm just going to convince you no matter what I have to do, I'm going to convince you one way or a fucking another. If I can convince you through persuasion, great. But if I have to intimidate your ass, I fucking will. And of course, lying for deception, right? If I have to lie to you, I'll do it too. I'll do whatever I have to get my way. God damn it! The difference is, do I want my +1 to be Dex though, or would I want intelligence? Maybe Dex. I mean, Dex would be good for if I want to be able to be combat, but I'm trying to decide if I want to be more Dex or intelligence.
You plan to be like if you plan to be less spells and more bow, Dex. If you plan to be more spells and less bow, well, technically your spells all come off of charisma, so you could use Ooh. You could use the intelligence.
Yeah, but if it comes off of charisma, it's not going to really affect it that much, yeah?
No, it's not, but that affects things like your history rolls and other things.
True. Yeah, but Dex also affects your initiative and armor class, so I don't know.
It does.
I might actually just leave it as is, because I think actually the way it's built is actually not bad.
Okay.
So it's got me at 17 charisma, 10 wisdom, 12 intelligence, 13 con, 15 dex, and 8 strength. Like, I think that's okay.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Like, I'm sure if I wanted to min-max the shit out of this, I could do so.
Which there are some classes that benefit from that.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Hold on, I'm sending a text.
Okay. Oof.
Okay. Okay, so I think this is fine. Like, I don't think this is a class. I think the way it's labeled out now, I don't need to really change or min-max anything. I think everything kind of makes sense for the character I'm building at the moment. I think it's fine.
Okay.
Like, I could get myself to 18 charisma, yeah, but I don't know if it lets you do that. I don't think I really need to.
There's really not much of a point, and no,
Yeah.
it really doesn't. There are ways to get that pretty early on, though.
Exactly. So I think I'm okay. So I'm just going to edit my appearance and just do that fun stuff. So now you can create whatever character you want while I edit my appearance.
Oh, I've already... As soon as you said you were going Bard, I went ahead and finished mine up.
I'm not shocked by that.
I've already edited my appearance and everything. The only thing I'm waiting on is for you to be done so we can proceed forward and name the characters and get into the game.
Ah, yeah, nope, I'm still...
No, absolutely, take your time. Look at everything, because there's a lot of stuff to do here. Oh, that's what I didn't do. Well, I don't really think it matters here.
Where to next?
What was that?
You can't see my
Let's hope
hand.
the locals are friendly.
Hells. Something.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
But yeah, I am playing a half-orc barbarian.
I wonder what's back there.
More of those wretched things.
You can be all the charismatic dude up front, and then when that fails, I just will smash them in the face with an axe or a hammer or a sword or whatever I happen to have around me.
Fair enough. Maturity? Really fucking old, no. let's not do that.
You know what? You know what? After you're done asking them a question, I'm going to ask them a question.
You know, the amount of times you make that joke, eventually maybe it'll be funny, but I don't think today's that day. Is he going the path of the Berserker?
No, probably not. Because I plan to make this the main tank. I think I'm gonna do. I don't know what they call it in BG3 here, but in standard 5e, it's called the Totem Warrior, Path of the Totem. So I'm planning to go Bear Totem. Berserker is fun though. There's a great scene where you can make somebody eat warg poop.
That's delicious.
Well, the point is that they're trying to make you put it on your face to enter their camp, but you can rage out in front of them and yell at them, "No, you will eat the poop!" and intimidate them into eating the poop.
Of course. I would say I'm
There are
shocked,
so
but-
many just random things with the Barbarian, too, where you get random Berserker subclass crap because you can intimidate people. You just yell at them, and they get out of your way. Because nobody wants to make the giant Berserker angry. But no, I'm going to go Bear, and then my first passive will probably be Elk, to give everybody a boost in their movement. With my final passive probably be, I don't know, I'll figure it out. Maybe Bear to increase carrying capacity. It's not like by then it'll make much of a difference, so...
Customizing characters. Gonna take a while.
That's fine. Take your time. There's a lot of stuff to go through.
Oh, of course, Bard rings. Absolutely, that's the piercings I'm going with.
Of course, do it.
Of course. Yes, we'll have heterochromic eyes. One's gonna be red and one's gonna be blue.
Me?
Just cuz. No reason. Very Zagarius looking? I don't know if I said that right.
I don't know.
I have problems with words, I'm sorry. Just right off the bat, just gonna inform that.
Okay, no, it's funny because my wife will
Oh,
create...
Zagreus from Hades. I haven't played that, so I wouldn't know.
We've both, she and I have played Hades, but my wife will make characters and then tell me their names, and then I will mispronounce the holy hell out of them.
Like, I'm not particularly trying to make anyone look like anything. If he turns out looking like that, then that was completely unintentional. I almost kind of like the hair he's got now, but let me see what else hair selections We have, and there's so many.
There are a ton. And just imagine, you can mod it to get more.
I know. That I'm well aware of. He does it even on the most basic names.
I do. I do. I do. You could even write them down for me, and I'm probably going to mispronounce them.
To be
Or
fair,
forget them.
if I don't hear it pronounced myself, I quite often will mispronounce something all the time.
Even if I hear it pronounced, I'm probably going to screw it up, because it's going to come out of my mouth mush-mouthed.
True, I sometimes do, but I have a better time of it after I've heard it at least once.
It's because I'm talking so fast, usually.
Yeah, I know. We all have that problem, unfortunately.
Well, glad to know that's genetic.
Yeah, Melissa talks really fast, but she's much more concise with her words. Where mine just turns into as it comes out.
Yeah, mine too. You know what my favorite word is, though?
I don't know. You're gonna tell me, though.
I am. Curmudgeon.
I mean... I'm sorry. I just saw that I could give my guy just straight up twin ponytails. And it just...
There's a lot of versions
looks,
of twin ponytails.
It looks terrible, but it's funny at the same time.
There's a lot of versions of twin ponytails in here.
I could give him super fluffy hair.
You can give him super fluffy hair.
Give him the most luxurious of locks? I could do that. I don't think I will, but I could.
You could even give him Swiss Miss buns.
I could. I did notice that. Making some tough decisions here. Can make him look super friendly when he's really not.
Well, don't worry, my character looks not friendly enough for all of us.
That's fair.
I think I'm going to name him Urk.
Funny.
Should talk like him in the game, too. Add his own voice. I don't know if any of the people who are following our stream, I don't even know how many people we currently have. I assume it's just my wife still.
I can't see that at the moment. I can only see the chat, so I don't actually know how many are. But considering the fact your wife's the only one that's been chatting, I assume it's probably just the one.
More than likely.
There
I
are
would hope
three,
that
including me. Well, there's probably me as well, since I'm technically in chat, so... You and two lurkers, so it's probably you and me and one other person.
I have no idea who it is. I hope they would say hi, but that would be awesome. I think I'd really like,
Oh my god, random first chatter lurked in and gave me some eyes. How's it going, Ghosty? I see your eyes.
Pac-Man ghost eyes?
Just the side eyes.
Just the side eyes? Hello, Lurker! We have dubbed thee Lurker. Which I think is better than Quirker, but I'm not sure.
I mean, there could be a lot of things worse, to be fair.
I suppose there could be.
I'm still deciding on my look.
Well, I've got mine down. Like I said, I'm half wondering if you should just talk like this.
I mean, you should talk normally, probably. Leave your character to talk like how they're supposed to.
I mean,
What's up? What's up, y'all? Well, I'm just, I don't know, as you can see, I'm just creating a character right now. I've personally never played this game. My brother, that's actually co-op with me, has played it. I don't know shit, so we're just kind of winging it.
Yeah, we're gonna wing it. Let him. I'm gonna let him do all the stuff. He is going to play a bard. I am playing a barbarian. So I'm the dumb muscle. He's going to be the smart guy that manipulates the dumb muscle into doing his bidding.
Creation part of any RPG is the hardest, especially names. Oh god, I'm terrible. Like, once we get to the name, I promise you, we're probably gonna be here for like at least 3 hours.
Dude, just open your phone and do what I usually do is I go to the web on my phone and I type in like tiefling name generator. Bloop. And I just start
I've
running
done that
through
before.
random
Yeah.
I just start running through random names until I find a couple that I like. And I won't even always use the ones that pop up because I'll take a random first name and a random last name and smash them together.
I've done that.
I do that a lot.
I don't want red hair. That would look weird, especially with the red face.
That would look weird.
Might just stick
Black
with the
hair?
black. Well, yeah, it was already at black neutral. I'm kind of thinking I might just stick with that. Yeah, I'll probably stick with that. Highlights. I can put highlights in my hair? Ooh. Okay.
Ooh. Make yourself all pretty.
Sounds like an interesting and good time. I mean, I would certainly hope it's going to end up being a good time.
I would hope so too. I hope that that he and I are going to have a blast playing this. Like I said, I've played through most of the game, so I kind of know what to expect. This is his first time ever playing through the game, so I have no idea how he's going to react to that. He already kind of got creeped out by the opening cinematic of having the worm put in your eye.
Come on, the worm was weird.
It is weird. It gets weirder. Without without spoiling anything, it gets weirder.
Oh, I'm sure. Nah, I don't want any graying happening. I think I'll just stick with just regular black old hair. Nothing special about it. Now the question is, do I want facial hair? Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna go with facial hair because all of this does not look good on this character. Either doesn't look good or it looks ridiculous. Yeah, no facial hair for him. He gets no facial hair. Character looking like the bard part already. I mean, I feel like it's working out pretty well. It's completely. I mean, I'm just kind of going with what I feel, and it's just kind of working out that it makes kind of work sense here. I don't know. It's kind of working out.
I was also going to say, by the way, I just read a little article, and this will be some of the last sports stuff we talk about while we're doing this. I just find it funny, and I want to laugh. Apparently, Joe Staley, the tackle for the Niners, is catching some flack after the firing of Brandon Staley. He's like, I have nothing to do with him. I am no relation to him. Please stop asking for me to be fired.
I mean, to be fair, I would also have that same thing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want nothing to do with it.
Nothing to do with that mess. You know what, though? I think that's probably a more attractive coaching job than the upcoming Panthers head coaching job.
You think so?
Well, yeah, one of them has an absolute dog bag of an owner.
I mean, true.
I mean, Spanos has got his flaws, but he's nowhere near as bad as the other guy.
I'll give you that.
Also, Justin Herbert has got to be better than Bryce Young.
Probably true.
And you already have a fairly good team. It's just he couldn't get anything out of them. Anyway. I'll click proceed here and see what happens. Because it's probably just going to make me wait on you anyway.
I think I have my character. I assume name comes up in my next part. It does.
Yeah.
All right. Here's the 3-hour process of deciding my name.
Do you want me to pull up the random generator? And just
No,
start
I
feeding
don't
you
want you
names?
to. I got it. I got it. I'll think of something. Time for the name. Yep, it's gonna be 3 hours. I hope you're ready.
It's going to be 3 hours of us choosing names now. Snap, crackle, pop.
All right. I think I've already picked my name. I'm going to be Eberron.
Okay,
Just Eberron. Why not?
do it.
Just picking a random name that I saw on there and went, that sounds good. I'm Eberron, the
click proceed?
Tiefling Bard. Yeah, you can. Oh, I gotta choose a Guardian?
Oh, I just randomized this.
What is this for? Does this even matter?
Yes and no. Not entirely. They're going to appear to you early on in the game, but I don't want to spoil anything.
I'm just gonna randomize until I get one I like.
That's what I do every time. Not even lying.
Spoilers! Yeah, exactly.
There are a lot of spoilers involving the Guardian, so I don't want to get too deep into that.
There we go.
because-
We'll have a Tiefling Guardian as well. Why not? Makes sense. We'll take it.